The hidden anxiety on the outside, you look like you have it all together. You're productive, you're hitting your targets, and you're the reliable one. But on the inside, your mind is a 24/7 news cycle of what-ifs. In the USA in 2026, we are seeing a record rise in high-functioning anxiety. It's the invisible engine driving the American workforce. You aren't working hard because you want to. You're working hard because you're terrified of what happens when you stop. Today, we're decoding the psychology of the achievement addiction and why your brain has replaced joy with checklists. The dopamine paradox. Most people think anxiety is just about the amygdala fear. But in high-functioning anxiety, it's a dangerous mix of dopamine and cortisol. Every time you finish a task, you get a small dopamine hit. But that hit is immediately followed by a cortisol spike that says, "That's not enough." What's next? This is a maladaptive reward circuit. Your brain has become rewired to believe that your safety is tied to your productivity. If you aren't doing, your brain signals that you are at risk. This keeps your nervous system in a state of low-level sympathetic arousal. You're never fully relaxed. Even when you're asleep, the imposter in the prefrontal cortex. Why do we feel like frauds even when we succeed? This happens in the medial prefrontal cortex, where we process our self-value in 2026. The standard of excellence is being set by AI and social algorithms, making humans feel permanently inadequate. This leads to the imposter phenomenon. Your brain filters out your successes and magnifies your mistakes. It creates a cognitive distortion where you believe your value is conditional. You think, "I am only worthy if I am useful." This is a direct attack on your core identity, turning your life into a performance rather than an experience. The stillness aversion. And the DMN, have you noticed that as soon as you sit still, your brain starts screaming? This is stillness aversion. When you stop doing your default mode, network DMN kicks in. In a healthy brain, the DMN is for dreaming and reflection. But in an anxious brain, the DMN becomes a critic. It starts digging up past embarrassments and future worries. To avoid this internal noise, you go back to doing. You use busyness as a dissociative defense mechanism. You aren't productive. You're just running away from your own thoughts. The conclusion: reclaiming your being. The hardest thing to do in 2026 is to be unproductive and feel okay about it. But your value is not a result, it is a fact. You are not a machine meant to be optimized. You are a human meant to be felt. It's time to break the trap. If you're ready to stop performing for your own brain and start living for yourself, hit that subscribe button and join our community of the conscious humans.